Hello everyone, John Uziak at Uziak Games and Designs, and today I want to talk about the setup for Tabletopia. Now this is not going to go through controls or moving around, that's all documented in Tabletopia, but I'll talk about some of the basics that you're going to need for the setup. Now unlike the actual board game itself, when you actually get the copy, this is already done for you. So this is already set up, you just have to adjust a few things based on the number of players that you're going to start the game with. So just a really quick run through, we have the clue cards, which you'll draw 7 and place on the top of the board here. And this is already done for you. So there's 16 clue cards in the base game. So we have the environment cards, which are already shuffled, but you can right click over it and go shuffle. We can do the same thing for the items. We'll talk about the special items and the room cards in a moment. I just want to focus on the board. So this is already done for you, but in the base game, you're going to place a search token on every blue icon set that you see. Alright, and then for every special item that you're going to have in the deck, which is going to be a maximum of 3, you're going to place a search marker on any empty furniture piece here. And you're going to place a search token on that search marker. So there are 3 special item tokens on the board. And for every special item you have in the deck, you're going to have a search marker on the board somewhere. So this is already done for you. It's randomized every time you start the game. Alright, the evidence tokens as well has been randomized every time you start the game. So the next step is going to be determine how many players you play with. You can do 1 to 4, and if you look over here, and if you double click on this, it'll tell you how to set up the room cards. Alright, so for 1 player, you're going to remove nothing. So you're just going to shuffle the whole deck, and you're going to start playing. For 2 players, you're going to remove 2, and 3 players 8, and 4 players 11. So let's set this up for a 2-player game and show you how this works. So I'm going to remove, say, the red token and the blue guy. Right, and we're going to come to the room deck, and you see that it says for 2 players, remove 2 cards. So all you do is take 2 cards off the room deck. You just click and drag quick, and you right click and shuffle. So obviously if there's 3 players playing, you would remove 8. You take those off really quickly and then reshuffle. And that's how you handle the room cards. Now for the special items, you could draw 3, okay, and then you can reshuffle. Or what I'm going to do is press the F key to flip these over. Okay, you can draw this out. Another thing you could do is right click, and if you, like say on the deck of cards, you can draw these out and it'll lay them out for you. You can pick and choose, but I kind of like doing this. And if you look at the back of the ghost card here, I'm going to hit F to flip. I'm going to double click it. And you can see, for the recommended special items, we're a Secret Passage, Spectral Stone, and 1 random. So what I'm going to do, let's press F, is grab the Spectral Stone, the Secret Passage, and then do a random one. So what I'm going to do here is flip these back over. So hit F. I'm going to place these on top, and when it turns red, that means it's going to lock in place and put back on the deck here. And then I'm going to take this, right-click, reshuffle, and drag 1. Okay, and all you have to do is left-click, and it grabs the whole deck, and I'm going to put those off to the side with the room cards. We're not going to use those. I'm going to take this one, flip it, and then place these back on top of each other and reshuffle. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, so if you want the whole deck, just click once, and then just move it back into position. But pretty much you're ready to go now. So now you can start the game, and starting with the first player, you move around the board, move the clock, and that should be it. Alright, so if you have any comments or questions, just put it in the comment section below, and I will get to them. If you want a how to play video, I can direct you to a link for that on how to play the game, or just go through the rulebook on Tabletopia. Alright, thank you very much.